Coffee Talk is a game where you play as a barista in Seattle during modern times, set in a world much like our own, but inhabited by other bipedal beings. So there are humans, mermaids, orcs, elves, succubus, vampires, astronauts, werewolves, and even cat girls. If you looked up a review of this game, then you probably have a gist of what the game is about. Talking. I mean, it's in the name, Coffee Talk. But you want to know if it's worth it or not. So, let me be blunt and say, if you like visual novel games, then you're in for a treat. If you don't, then subscribe for my other content. I don't know. Coffee Talk is a game where you listen to other people's stories and be their shoulder in a sense. You just stand there, make coffee, and listen. Or read in this case. And if that sounds boring to you, then let me first say it's not boring at all. The reason being is because of the writing. It's pretty fucking good. I mean, I blurred out the text boxes for a reason. I don't want to spoil any of the dialogue because again, it's extremely solid writing. Now, I don't like reading, but I did want to give this game a chance because I like the art style. I had no prior knowledge of what the game consisted of other than the description of the game. So I was going into the game without any biases other than I like the way it looks. What I got was a wholesome and realistic experience. The beings that inhabit this fictional Earth are real in a way, because of the writing. You get dialogue that is well written, which makes characters feel like real people. The first character you meet is a writer who wants to make their own book using events that happen in the coffee shop as inspiration for her book. The only problem is that she has a job and is on thin ice with her boss because she has been missing her deadlines. And that's what I like about this game. The characters have their own background motivations and goals, but like in real life, things get in the way of goals. I would rather not talk about the other characters and their stories because it's better if you experience them yourself. However, I will say the game deals with subjects like racism, family issues, and others, but I want to keep this video short so I won't go into them. Let's move on to gameplay. You make coffee by selecting 3 ingredients. You have your base, which is coffee, green tea, chocolate powder, and milk, along with the other ingredients that you mix into your base, those being ginger, mint, honey, and cinnamon. You eventually unlock them all while playing through the story. So if you're coming back to the review after getting the game and wondering where all the ingredients are, there's your answer. And that's about it. I don't have much to say on gameplay other than it helps add more to the story if you get the customer's order correct. Next up is art. I'm more biased towards this considering how I just looked at the cover and said, ooh, pretty. I won't say much, but I really like the art style that was chosen. And again, I'm just biased towards pixel art in general, so I won't say anything else on this topic. The music. It consists of just soft beats that don't distract you from reading the dialogue. It's basically like listening to lo-fi beats. It definitely does its job by being in the background and sets up the setting of this coffee shop being a place where you can relax and have a cup of coffee. I enjoyed my time with the game. Again, with the extremely good writing, it had me hooked. Would I recommend downloading this game? Yes. If you like visual novel games, and if you've never played one but like playing games with a good story, then you might like this one. And yeah, that's about it.